Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
So we'll continue advanced material. I can clarify doubts after some time. In mains material progressions, how many questions are there? Anybody?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
One 13 are there, sir.
Sir, 113.
113. Okay. Will we be able to complete by this Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yesterday I discussed the first question. I said, forgot to write the numbers. It's okay, no problem. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3 are okay, but 4 is slightly different. Again, 5. 4 and 6 are slightly different. Okay, later on also. In 1, 2, 3, 5, basically you have some arithmetic progression in that sometimes. The first question I might have done easy method by using binomial theorem or something. All right, let me talk about that first question. Yesterday I said 1 into 2 into 3 plus 2 into 3 into 4, so on up to n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. We divided with 3 factorial, multiplied with 3 factorial, and we've done something. I want to talk a little bit about this formula. 3c3 plus 4c3 plus 5c3, so on up to n plus 2c3 is n plus 3c4. Okay. If I take up to nc3, it will be n plus 1 c4. Okay, this is what we used yesterday. Okay, let me just state the formula then taking up to n plus 2. If we take up to nc3, answer is n plus 1 c4. By the way, there is a name for this formula. You know what is the name? The name for this formula is hockey sticks rule. Anybody heard of this name before? Hockey sticks rule?
Sir, I
No,
told
sir.
like
No, sir.
Okay. In first year, sometime I have mentioned that there are some funny names in maths. Like there is a theorem called butterfly theorem, little theorem, last theorem. Okay, many theorems are there. Like that, this is hockey sticks rule, shoelace formula, like that.
Sir, Patna, sir,
butterfly
it is
theorem.
chain reaction something.
Yeah, of course, it like say in reaction, you start somewhere, it keep on happening. That's okay.
The butterfly
This,
theorem means
that is in geometry, it is there. I don't remember because we don't use it so much. Okay. 3c3, we can write it as 4c4. Now it's like a chain reaction, we can say that this plus this is 5c4. NCR plus NCR plus 1 is n plus 1 CR plus 1. This plus this will be 6c4. This plus this will be 7c4. Like that, finally we'll get n plus 1 c4. Repeatedly using NCR plus NCR plus 1 equal to n plus 1 CR plus 1. Okay. There is another way I'll tell you. Okay.
sir. Sir,
Yes, please.
the coefficient of x cube in 1 plus x whole cube plus 1 plus.
Yeah, that is another method. Coefficient of x cube in, this is coefficient of x cube in 1 plus x whole cube. This is in 1 plus x whole power 4. This is in 1 plus x whole power n. Okay. And this totally apply GP formula, you'll get something, and then you may get something like 1 plus x whole power, anyway, let me write it. 1 plus x whole cube into 1 plus x whole power, if I take the total one, it is n times, okay, minus 1 by 1 plus x minus 1. So down x will come, in the numerator will get 1 plus x whole power n plus 3 minus 1 plus x whole cube. In total, you want x cube. Already x is there, so in the numerator you want x power 4. You cannot get x power 4, you'll get x power 4 here, and that is n plus 3 c. Okay, that is one way. So we discussed already two methods to prove this. Okay. Another method, actually many formulas in binomial theorem especially or about NCR, NPR, it can come from permutation combination. There is a question, you do one way, one answer will come, you do another way, another answer will come, and both are equal. You will get a formula. Okay. For example, let me talk about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on up to n. I have n elements. Okay. And one more element, n plus 1 elements, let us say. N and n plus 1. All right. Using these n plus 1 elements, I want to select 4 elements. How many selections are possible?
n plus 1 c.
Okay, that is this n plus 1 c. Let us say in this I want to select 4 items, but this should be definitely there. N plus 1 must be there in the selection. How many such selections?
NC3.
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 This should not be there, but n should be there. How many selections?
NC.
NC3.
N minus
Are you
1
sure?
C.
And minus 1
Minus
C3.
1 is, I don't want this, so 1 is completely gone. I want this, and from rest of the n minus 1, I want 3 elements. So n minus 1 C3. That is this one, previous one. Let us say I don't want this, I don't want this, but I want this one. Then
N minus 2 C3.
N minus 2
minus 2
C3.
C3.
okay, like that when you keep on, let's say I don't want this, this, and this, then you will get. And finally, I want only the first 3 and I don't want anything else, kind of thing. Okay. Then I'll be left with that is no, leave this. I want this. Then automatically you'll get the 3C3 basically. Okay. Now you see, then any case covered here is not covered here. Any case covered here is not covered here. Obviously, correct now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
because here this is there and here this is not there. Here this is there, this is not there. So they cannot be same. And I did not miss any case. All cases where n plus 1 is used, I covered here. All selections where n is there, I covered here. All selections where n minus 1 is there, I covered here. So I covered everything. Am I right? So nothing is repeated.
Sir, I didn't understand what you.
Okay. I said using these n plus 1 items, I want to select 4 items. That is this n plus 1 C4. Those selections I am making separately. In how many selections n plus 1 is there? Is NC3. Right? In how many selections n plus 1 is not there, but n is definitely there? That is n minus 1 C3. Like that I am writing list. This is all these things, right? Okay. So when I selected 4, in that 4, and wherever n plus 1 is there, I covered here. Wherever n plus 1 is not there, I covered in rest of them. Within that rest of them, wherever n is there, I covered here. Wherever n is not there, I covered here. Okay. So if you take all the selections, wherever n plus 1 is there, keep it aside. That is covered here. Now look at the wherever n minus 1, n plus 1 is not there. In that, separate out wherever n is there. Okay. That is this. Rest of them, and like that. So this will cover different cases out of this selection only. But in this, nothing is repeated and nothing is missed, and we covered all the cases. So sum of all these things should be this, right? I'm sure you might have learnt about this one. Definitely, no doubt about it. That if you have a question like MC0 into NCR, MC1 into NCR minus 1, so on up to MCR into NC0. It is equal to m plus n CR. This R value increased and this R value decreased. You learned this formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Binomial theorem, you will take 1 plus x whole power m into 1 plus x whole power n is equal to 1 plus x whole power m plus n. We'll expand this. Find the coefficient of x power r on both sides.
1 plus 1 by x.
Huh?
1 plus x whole to the power of m and 1 plus 1 by x whole to the power of.
No. You take 1 plus x whole power and this will come.
No, sir.
That is if 0 here, 0 here, 1 here, 1 here, or something. Both are increasing series. Then you will write x plus 1 or you can write 1 plus 1 by x. This is not required. This is x power 0 coefficient here, this is x power r coefficient here x power r only, not total. This is x power 1 coefficient here, x power r minus 1 total x power r only. What is the problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is x power r coefficient in this product, this is x power r coefficient in this, right? But of course, you take 1 by x and you prove the 2n/cn in some case and all that. But in permutation combination, this is a question is nothing. You don't have to write 1 plus x whole power m and all that big things. Okay, that's why I have m apples, distinct, not identical, distinct apples, n distinct oranges, total m plus n fruits. From m plus n fruits, how many ways I can select r fruits?
M plus
M
NCR.
plus NCR.
M plus NCR. In that, I may have 0 apples and r oranges. That is MC0 and NCR. I may have 1 apple and r minus 1 oranges. I may have 2 apples and r minus 2 oranges. I may have r apples and 0 oranges. That's it. All cases are covered, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So many things in binomial theorem are related to NCR and NCR especially. You can do by binomial theorem related some properties, or you have to find a suitable question in permutation combinations. You should find 2 ways of doing it. One way you'll get a lengthy answer, one way you may get a simple answer. Equate them, you'll get a formula. Okay. Anyway, somehow we get into why all this is. I told you another method for this, right? Okay. Okay, so we discussed basically 3 methods for this to prove. Apart from that, all of you know Pascal's triangle. That you'll write 1 here, 1, 2, no, 1, 1 here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, and 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. You know all the, you take 1 plus x whole square, 1 plus x whole cube, 1 plus x whole power 4, 1 plus x whole power 5, expansion and write the coefficient. You'll get Pascal's triangle. Or start with this and always write 1 here. Add these 2 here, 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 add these 2 right here. Like that, you'll get Pascal's triangle. You're aware of Pascal's triangle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in Pascal's triangle, look at this. When you add all these things, this number will come. If you add third term here, third term here, third term here, third term here, up to wherever you stop, in the next line, you will get the fourth term. The sum of all these things is equal to this. Because if somebody takes instead of that, fourth term here, fourth term here, fourth term here, and even if you write further, okay, a lot of fourth terms and add all of them wherever you want. In the next series, it will be the fifth term. Okay. So within the Pascal's triangle, when you write all the numbers, you take any term, let's say you take fifth term, add all the fifth terms to some series wherever you want. Then in the next one, you'll not get fifth one, you'll get sixth one. Okay, this looks like a hockey stick. That's why it is called hockey stick. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Basically, it is easy to understand why this one is sum of these two, right? I want to prove how sum of all these things is this way. So I have to prove this one is, I think this adding these two, this will come, that can be extended. Yes, please.
Sir, that 1 is 2C2, the 3 is 3C2, like that.
Yeah. This is 2C2 plus 3C2 plus 4C2 plus 5C2 is actually 6C3. And if you
Yes.
add, this is 3C3 plus 4C3 plus 5C3 plus 6C3 will be next to 7C4, like that. So in general, you have formula RCR plus R plus 1 CR plus R plus 2 CR, so on up to NCR is N plus 1 CR plus 1. That is general. You have to start with RCR. Okay, so we use that. So just this formula we used here, so that's why I'm telling this. Okay, so one method is multiply 3 factorial, divide by 3 factorial and do this. We are able to do because 1, 2, 3 and all. If you are given 5 into 7 into 9, 7 into 9 into 11, we cannot do NCR and all that. Okay, already I discussed this method something recently, I don't know, maybe in KVP web discussion or somewhere I discussed this, but it's okay, we'll discuss. Whenever you have this kind of things like this, you write general term sigma r into r plus 1 into r plus 2, where r is changing from 1 to n. You take the, you want to write this as difference of two things. How to write method of differences. You take the next number in the series and the previous term that should have been there in the series and try to write difference. That is r into r plus 1 into r plus 2. Imagine what would have been the next bracket. It is r plus 3. Minus what would have been the previous bracket. It will be r minus 1 into r plus 1 into r plus 2. Actually, this and this are same only. Okay. Only thing is that one term here, one term here. Maybe I can even write like this if you don't want to write. Almost same. Right here, you write the next term and the previous term difference here. R plus 3 minus r minus 1. The next term minus the previous term. But for that, I need by 4 because that is 4. So I have to write by 4. That's why there's a 1 by 4. Now, when you expand sigma, you will see it like method difference, everything will cancel. Because when this is f of r, that is f of r minus 1. So they are going to cancel. So when I put r equal to 1, it is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 minus 0. When I put r equal to 2, it is 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 minus 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. And when I put r equal to 3, this is 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 minus 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Finally, it is n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3 minus n minus 1 into n plus 1 into n plus 2. These two will cancel, these two will cancel, so on. You'll be left with the last positive term, first negative term, and first negative term is 0. You'll be simply getting n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3 by 4. Every time you don't have to write these things once you understand that this is f of r and this is f of r minus 1. You can understand first you will get f of 1 minus f of 0. Next you will get f of 2 minus f of 1. At the last f of n minus f of n minus 1. All will cancel directly. F of n minus f of 0 will come. So this is your f of n and this is your f of 0. Okay. I'll come back in 2 minutes. Why don't you try third question in this method? First try to find the last term, then try to do this way. Yes, yes, please.
Sir, means how that 1 by 4 came, I did not understand.
Oh, when I multiplied with this, I also have to divide with this. Now, what is the difference of these two?
Ah, yes.
Okay, the term is this. This I have multiplied and divided with. Anybody else not clear about this method? Okay. Coming to third question. It is 1 into 4 into 7 plus 4 into 7 into 10. Oh, I should have screenshot the question because some of you may not have the book. 7 into 10 into 13. So 1, 4, 7. When you take that AP, what is the rth term or nth term, whatever it is? 1 plus r minus 1 into 3, it is 3r minus 2. Add 3, this will come, add 3, this will come. So the general rth term for the total series is 3r minus 2 into 3r plus 1 into 3r plus 4. So this question is actually Sn or something. Sigma r equal to 1 to n, 3r minus 2 into 3r plus 1 into 3r plus 4. As long as these three are in AP or 4 or 5 or 7 of them are in AP, not a problem. Our method is take the next possible term in the AP, the previous possible term in the AP, the difference you write here. 3r minus 2 into 3r plus 1 into 3r plus 4 into what would have been the next term? 3r plus 7 because common difference is 3. What would have been the previous term? 3r minus 5.
5.
And that difference is 12. So I multiplied it 12 and divided 12 basically. Multiply 12 divided 12 and that 12 you write like this. Now take this into this separately, this into this separately. So 1 by 12 into sigma r equal to 1 to n 3r minus 2 into 3r plus 1 into 3r plus 4 into 3r plus 7 minus 3r minus 2 into 3r minus 5 into 3r minus 2 into 3r plus 1 into 3r plus 4. If you call this as f of r, that is f of r minus 1. Because replace r with r minus 1, this will become this, this will become this, this will become this. Okay, so you can even write that 1 by 12 sigma r equal to 1 to n f of r minus f of r minus 1. When you put r equal to 1, r equal to 2, r equal to 3, this will first it will become f of 1 minus f of 0, later on f of 2 minus f of 1, later on f of 3 minus f of 2, and finally it is f of n minus f of n minus 1. Of course, with the 1 by 12. So all will cancel except f of n and f of 0. So you got 1 by 12 into f of n minus f of 0. So 1 by 12, f of n means what is this is f of r. So 3n minus 2 into 3n plus 1. I don't have any place here. 1 by 12 into f of n minus f of 0, which is 1 by 12 into 3n minus 2 into 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 into 3n plus 7 minus, when you put 0 in this, minus 2 into 1 into 4 into 7. Minus 2 into 1 into 4 into 7. You can even simplify what is that number. Okay, next fifth also similar, but still we'll do it.
Sir, once again, can I explain method, sir, briefly?
The method is very simple. You can know how to find nth term. You are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After finding nth term, you will realize if there are 3 numbers or 4 terms or 7 terms, there will be an arithmetic progression. So you take that, whatever is the next possible term in the arithmetic progression, take that minus the previous term to this in the AP. For example, here common difference is 3, so I added 3 to negation term. I subtracted 3 to get the previous term. Their difference you write, the next possible term minus previous possible term. Whatever is the difference is a constant, you divide with that. Now take this into this and this into this separately. You will find if this is f of r, this is f of r minus 1. Okay. That is basically the method of differences. Method of difference is mainly you have to write nth term as a function of n minus a function of n minus 1. Once you've done that, then when you keep on putting r equal to 1, 2, 3, you'll see how they'll get cancelled. The main step is this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Every question is not the same idea. When you have product in the numerator and they're in AP, this is the method. Method of difference is a common method where you have to get an idea how to write one term as difference of two things which can consecutively cancel. Or when things are in AP, this is the method how to write that as method of differences.
Okay.
No. Anybody still have doubt about the method? Okay, anyway, fifth one is also similar, so you can do that for experience. We'll also do it together, but we will try before. Okay, fifth question. 3 into 7 into 11 plus 7 into 11 into 15 plus 11 into 15 into 19. So, if I take first terms 3, 7, 11, so on, my nth term or rth term, first term is 3 into r minus 1 into common difference is 4. It is 4n minus 1. Okay, so your rth term total for the series is 4r minus 1. Of course, r. Into when I add 4, 4r plus 3 because the common difference is 4 plus 4r plus 7. So the question, whatever it is sum of n terms, which is sigma r equal to 1 to n tn. That is sigma r equal to 1 to n tr. 4r minus 1 into 4r plus 3 into 4r plus 7. Four r minus 1 into 4r plus 3 into 4r plus 7 into. Bharat, tell me what should I write here?
Sir, 4r plus 11 minus 4r plus 5.
4r?
Sir, sorry, sir. 4r plus 11, 4r minus 5.
Yeah, the previous term is 4r minus 5. And the difference is 16, so divide with 16. Now when you split it, you will get 4r, 1 by 16 you can write outside. 4r minus 1 into 4r plus 3 into 4r plus 7 into 4r plus 11 minus 4r minus 5 into 4r minus 1 into 4r plus 3 into 4r plus 7. 1 by 16 sigma r equal to 1 to n. If we call this is f of r, you can easily see that is f of r minus 1. So again, I don't want to write every time all the steps. We know all will cancel. I'll get f of n minus f of 0. So 1 by 16, f of n is this one itself, 4n minus 1 into 4n plus 3 into 4n plus 7 into 4n plus 11 minus f of 0. I have to put 0 here, which is minus 1 into 3 into 7 into 11. That's it. So just a simplification, we cannot expand this and leave it. So right here, actually, we got almost answer is this itself, except that f of 0. Okay. I said 135 are one model and sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5. 4 and 6 may not be like that, right?
No, sir.
That would,
Same.
no, because you don't, the numbers are not in AP that way. That is, you have 147. Next numbers are 248, which doesn't have connection to that.
Yes, I mean, so we can take like r into r plus 1 into r plus 2. Like that.
N expand it and get sigma r cube, sigma r, sigma n square, sigma n. Those formulas have to be used, not this way. Okay, so maybe we'll do fourth question so that we'll get an idea. Okay, so or we'll do six anyway. We are in order. Later on, you can do 4. Okay, we'll do 6. But 6th appears to be in this section, but not based on that. Okay, it is not based on method differences.
Sir, it is based on that only. Did not.
You try to write, then you'll understand. Let me try to share for something. Okay, those who completed 5th one, try to do 6th one.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
that's also method of differences only, na, sir.
Try to write nth time. Let us see what happens.
Sir, method of difference only, but not normally we should.
Okay, we'll see. Try now.
Tried.
Got the answer?
I think got the answers.
Okay, let us say 6th one. 3 into 7 into 11 plus 4 into 8 into 12 plus 5 into 9 into 30. Let us see what is r theta total. 3, 4, 5 if you take, based on that it is r plus 2. 7, 8, 9, that is r plus 6. 11, 12, 13, and that is r plus 10. Oh, acha, here this gap is 4 and this gap is 4 is fitting. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is a 4, 4. Okay. The common difference is same, even though directly this, normally when we have 3, 7, 11, we expect next one is 7, 11, 50. Okay.
No, it's not.
That way it's not there, but still the difference is
sir.
4. Then it's fine. Yes. 4 here, 4 here. You can always multiply the next one and all. Okay. So directly here I'll write which is equal to sigma r equal to 1 to n. Directly I wrote this. Now sigma r equal to 1 to n, r plus 2 into r plus 6 into r plus 10. What should be the next one according to this list?
R plus 14.
R plus 14, common difference 4. Minus the previous term should have been
R minus 2.
r minus 2. Yes, it's coming. That is 16 and down 16. So 1 by 16, r plus 2 into r plus 6 into r plus 10 into r plus 14 minus r minus 2. There is a small trick here. There's a problem.
F of R minus F of R
Yes.
minus 4. We should.
Yeah. And this is f of r. This is f of r minus 4. Right? Then it comes method differences, nothing wrong, but they don't cancel out the very next term. This and something else will cancel. You will be left with a few terms here, few terms here. That's the problem. Okay. So it's nothing wrong, but it is not clearly f of r minus f of r minus 1. F of r minus f of r minus 2 also we can do it. R minus 3 also we can do it. But when you write lot of things, earlier this were cancelling, but now they will cancel like this. You'll be left with few things here, few things here. And if you cancel like this, a lot of things will be left. Okay. So I guess it's not. That's why I'm saying. Okay. It looks like this, but it's not that useful.
Sir,
And what?
better than this, the cubic expansion, if we,
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
expand,
yeah.
that is more easier.
Correct. So that's why I'm saying this 4 and 6 are of different model. In the beginning, it appears like method differences, but later on it was not that useful. So just expand then sigma r equal to 1 to n. That's why I wanted to reorder these questions. Okay. What is coming when you expand, you are getting r cube. Regarding r square, it will be 2 plus 6 plus 10, 18 r square. Regarding r, it will be 2, 6 are 12 plus 80, 92 r plus 12, 120. If you expand this, it's coming. So you have to write sigma r cube plus 18 sigma r square plus 92 sigma r plus sigma 120. Use the formula n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. This is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This is n into n plus 1 by 2. This is 120n. If required, you want one answer, you have to simplify the whole thing. But not leave it. Let us see what is the answer here.
Sir, they gave like this only. Sir.
Okay. They did not expand further.
Sir, but they gave.
96 I know.
Yes, sir. Sir, and even 8 into.
Did I write this term wrong, are you saying? Three, 7, 11, 12, 13, correct only. R plus 10 is correct. When you put r equal to 1, r equal to 5. This is r plus 6, this is r plus 2. Okay, I think he is wrong there. Okay. Stuff. By 4 is okay. 18 by 6 would have been, even this 18 by 6 is something else. Okay, so I think obviously answer is wrong. Maybe that was some other question also. You can make out what can be the question. If you want 6 in the numerator, it is 16. I want sum of three numbers is 16, product is 96. What can be the numbers? Many possibilities are there. You can take 8. 8 into 12. Right,
Yes.
2 into 6 into 8 if I take. Then what would have happened? 12, 48 and 16. This is 28. 36, 76, 76 bit is 38, yeah. R plus 2 into R plus 6 and R plus 8, if it is a question, you would have got the answer. Instead of R plus 10, it is R plus 8. Then I have to change the numbers accordingly. Okay, I better change the answer. This is 9 here and 2 here. Sorry, 3, 6, 6 directly 3. This is all that. This is 3. This is 92 by 2 is 46 and this is 120. Okay, next we'll try 7th one. Okay, try 7th one. I'll show the question. But I want to see how the 4th one answer comes. But it's okay. You don't worry about 4th. I'm just trying, but you try 7th one. Okay, so 6th one is basically doesn't belong to method of difference. That's what I wanted to say. R into R plus 3 into R plus 6. One into 2 square plus 2 into 3 square plus 3 into 4 square, so on. Okay, so this is sigma r equal to 1 to n r into r plus 1 whole square. Every question we may not get idea of method differences, then we have just expand it. We have sigma r cube, sigma r square, those formulas. But here, if you can get idea, fine. If you don't get, it's okay. One way to get idea is r, you write r plus 1 minus 1. Not any general rule. Just by observing, we got this idea. When you take this now, still any use is there? May not be that use, I think. R equal to 1 to n, r plus 1 whole cube minus r plus 1 whole square. It's not any method or differences, I guess. When you put r equal to 1, 2, 3, so on, initial 1 will be missing. Okay. If I take this r plus 1 as t, then I have to change the limit sigma t equal to 2 to n plus 1 t cube minus t square. But in the place of 2, I can write 1 also, because 1 minus 1 is 0 anyway. Or don't worry about taking t and all that. This is actually 2 cube plus 3 cube, so on up to n plus 1 whole cube. And this is 2 square plus 3 square, so on up to n plus 1 whole square. And add 1 here, this is sum of n plus 1 natural numbers. So it is n plus 1. Okay, let me write even that. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube, so on up to n plus 1 whole cube minus 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, so on up to n plus 1 whole square. This is a sum of cubes of n natural numbers, n square into n plus 1 whole square, so n plus 1 whole square into n plus 2 whole square by 4. This is sum of squares of n natural numbers, but up to n plus 1. So n plus 1 into n plus 2 into 2n plus 3. Normally n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1, but n is replaced with n plus 1 by 6. You can take something common and simplify if required. N plus 1 into n plus 2 by 12. I can take common. I'll get 12 into 1n plus 1 into n plus 2. Here 2 into 2n plus 3. We simplify, some answer will come.
Sir, first time we'll get 3 into n plus 1 into n plus 2.
Not 12, 3. Thank you. To simplify this, we'll get some answer there. Okay. Ninth question, if you write nth time, you can easily, like partial fractions, you can separate it. You can try after this. Okay, seventh one, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So writing this plus 1 minus 1 may not be the general idea, just a specific. But we'll just expand it. We'll get sigma r cube, sigma r square, sigma r formulas. Okay, I'm erasing this. Okay, ninth one, 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4, so on. That is sigma r equal to 1 to n. 1, 2, 3 means rth term is r, and 2, 3, 4 means r plus 1. I'm sure very simple partial fractions will give you as 1 by r minus 1 by r plus 1. That is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. All will cancel. which is 1 minus 1 by n plus 1, which is n by n plus 1. So when you have two things only, from here to here, you can use simple partial fractions. When you have more things, we'll see. 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 1 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 into 5. That is sigma r equal to 1 to n 1 by r into r plus 1 into r plus 2. So when you have three things or four things or five things, they're in AP. When they're in numerator, we have seen some time back what to do. The same things like this, they're in denominator. Earlier we are taking one term extra here, one term previous here, their difference. Now we don't have to do that. In the numerator, simply write difference of first and last term. If you have three things, last minus first. If you have 10 things or 5 things or 7 things, same. Later on we'll do 13th question also, where we'll see the last and first we can write difference. So this one, I'm going to write r equal to 1 to n, this minus this, r plus 2 minus r. By, of course, for the difference is 2, so outside I have to write 1 by 2, r into r plus 1 into r plus 2. I take this by this separately, this by this separately. It will be half of sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by r into r plus 1 minus 1 by r plus 1 into r plus 2. Now we can see if this is f of r, this is f of r plus 1. Replace r with r plus 1, this will come. This replace r with r plus one, this will come. Okay. So when they're in numerator, we have to go for additional terms on this side and write difference. Now not required. So take only the denominator's last term minus first term difference in the numerator and divide it. Now this is like 1 by 2 sigma r equal to 1 to n f of r minus f of r minus 1. F of r plus 1 or plus 1, sorry. Now when you put r equal to 1, we'll get f of 1 minus f of 2, f of 2 minus f of 3, f of n minus f of n plus 1. So let me even write that 1 by 2 into f of 1 minus f of 2 plus f of 2 minus f of 3, so on. F of n minus f of n plus 1. All will cancel except the first and last. F of 1 is there is a 1 off. Okay. And f of n plus 1 is 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. That will be the answer. Those are completed, you can try 30. Sanjana, are you clear about the method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I tried past year mains questions up to which question you tried in operations?
Up to 81, sir.
Okay, good. Tomorrow I will discuss at least up to 90. So all of you please try those. Somebody have not tried up to that. Okay, 13, 1 by 2 into 5 into 8 into 11. 1 by 5 into 8 into 11 into 14. 1 by 8 into 11 into 14 into 17. So, okay, this is sigma r equal to 1 to n. If I take 2, 5, 8, they're in AP with common difference 3. So that will be 3r minus 1. Next, it will be 3r plus 2 into 3r plus 5 into 3r plus 8. And I put r equal to 1, I'll get 2, 5, 8, 11. Okay. So we have 4 things which are in AP, and we are going to write numerator as this minus this, the last time minus first time in the next step. So sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by 9 times 3r plus 8 minus 3r minus 1 by 3r minus 1 into 3r plus 2 into 3r plus 5 into 3r plus 8. Okay, sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by 9. This by this means last time will cancel. I'll get 1 by 3r minus 1, 3r plus 2, 3r plus 5. This by this 3r plus 2, 3r plus 5, 3r plus 8. Sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by 9 to the f of r minus f of r plus 1. That is 1 by 9, f of 1 minus f of 2 plus f of 2 minus f of 3 plus on f of n minus f of n plus 1. All will cancel except first and last. F of 1 from this is 1 by 258 minus f of n plus 1. We put n as n plus 1 in this 3n plus 2 into 3n plus 5 into 3n plus 8. You put n here, n plus 1 here, or n here, both are same, that is this term. Okay, so when these kind of things are in the numerator, what to do we have seen in the first 3-4 questions. And these recent 3 questions were done when they're in the denominator, what to do. Rajrushi, understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Are you spending enough time practicing the previous mains questions?
Sir, yes, sir.
Up to where you're done?
Sir, 64, I think.
Okay. Did I ask all of you to submit homework yesterday? No?
No.
Okay. I want everybody to submit first 50 questions, 1 to 50 solutions.
Yes.
Okay. In what is that? Past year mains questions of progressions 1 to 50.